What is going on, you guys? Steve with the video for you today. So we're gonna do a little bit of a hobby talk video today, and I've kind of already touched on this topic in the past, but it's something that has flared back up in a sense. And the channel Pepino Man has brought this up, so I'd kind of like to touch, my thought process on it. And I know I'm probably gonna make people mad and all that kind of stuff with it, but he was talking about all the negativity within the hobby itself. But please, before I go any further, please go check out Pepino Man. I'm going to leave a link to his channel in my description. He's one of the few kind of big boy channels that I see commenting on in my comments and supporting me. So thank you very much for that, Pepino Man. And also thank you very much to everybody else. Almost up to, I think, 300 subs again. Been kind of flirting around 275 ish, goes up, goes down, whatever. But really support your guys' support within my channel. So let's get into the topic of the hobby being toxic and negative and all that kind of stuff. So it, for me, as how I collect as a collector, I don't know. PSA has always been, for me, PSA has always been kind of a negative thing, but it's good for me as a collector in this point of view is I trust them to know that when I buy a card, it's authentic and real. So that really puts my mind at ease. But to me, where it gets corrupted is the PSA 1 through 10 grading system. I'm not a big fan of grading system. Just right now, I was on eBay and I seen a 1960 Mickey Mantle as a PSA 2, and there's just a complete crease going right down the center of the card. But then I've also seen PSA 2s where, I mean, they look as clean as can be, and you are buying. I've been down this road before, and he's kind of brought it up in his video, so you are buying somebody's opinion is what you are doing. You are literally just saying, hey, I'm putting all my faith into the guy sitting behind the desk at PSA telling me, you think this is a PSA 2, I am going to accept it as a PSA 2, a PSA 10, a PSA 8, whatever it is. But that Mickey Mantle to me on eBay was a perfect example. I would have automatically put that thing as a 1. It had a crease going right down the dead center. The corners are all frayed off. I don't know how it got a 2. So same with, I've seen PSA 4s that look rough as can be, but I don't know. I've been down. I'm not going down that rabbit hole again. So for me, that's how it gets kind of toxic for my state of mind. I'm not worried about the numbers. I just want something that I know is authentic and it looks awesome within my collection without even worrying about that PSA number. So yeah, when I get a PSA card, it really puts my mind at ease that I'm getting an authentic card. Overall, as a collector, I've been collecting ever since I was a little kid. I've rarely stopped. I stopped a little bit there out of high school, and when I went on my own just for a little bit, not long at all. But it's, for me, it's pretty easy to spot when it's a fake card. But who am I to say? So I actually have a lot of trust when I buy raw. I don't buy a lot of raw online. I have, but when it's a big time card, I don't do it. Like my Ernie Banks rookie card is raw. I bought that from my card shop many years ago. I have all the faith and trust that that's a real card. I could send it into PSA or SGC and I know it's going to come back authentic, so I don't care. Happy to have it in my collection as raw. It does not bother me. I know some people that my channel gets automatically put down as, it's, look at that, he's got all these raw cards. What kind of collection is that? That's not a real collector. I could just go on for this forever, guys, but and then there's all sorts of lawsuits going on, I guess, within PSA, and people owe this amount of money and that amount of money, and a lot of negativity going on. I put all that stuff aside. I don't worry about all that stuff. But Pepino Man wants something positive and upbeat. So if you can get cards in your collection in a PSA grades 1 through 10, what would you have as like a PSA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 10? and I'm going to go down my list here real quick. The first, a PSA graded 1, PSA 1, I would want the 1887 Allen & Ginter Charles Comiskey. So when I decided to do this list, I decided I was going to do cards that I don't have. I do have, like, I've got the Mike Trout Topps Update card. Would I want it in a higher grade? I would, but I don't care. I'm not worried about that stuff in my collection. So yeah, that's the first one, is the Charles Comiskey, Allen & Ginter 1887. The second one in a PSA 2 would be a 1933 Gowdy Babe Ruth, the 144 numbered. Beautiful looking card, amazing, fantastic. Really love to have that card in my collection, and I'll stop again there. When I decided this list, I love my vintage looking, like it's had a little bit of love. I don't want it crispy clean. I'm not looking to sell. So I always like my vintage looking a little rough there. Oh, let's see. In a PSA 3, of course, the 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle rookie card. Fantastic looking card. Love the 52 set. To me, that's when baseball cards really started hitting mainstream and becoming really popular within the public. The next card would be the 1954 Topps Hank Aaron card in a PSA 4. That, I honestly think that is reachable for me one day. I don't know about a PSA 4, but in maybe a 3 or a 2 that looks really, really nice, or an authentication. In SGC, Beckett, PSA, I don't care. I'm not a grade slabbed obsessed kind of guy, so I'm not a fanboy of any of them. I think the SGC holders look fantastic. The next one would be the 1953 Topps Jackie Robinson card. Really, really want that card in my collection. Love to see it someday in there. Again, I think that's one that's reachable. Takes some time to get, but I think I can get it. The next one is a PSA 6, the 2006 Topps Alex Gordon rookie card. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with that one, I know that's not a big card to most people, but they only made, I don't know, I think a couple thousand of those cards, and huge Alex Gordon fan. Very well loved within the Kansas City Royals, and he's from the Omaha area, Lincoln, Omaha, same concept. Yeah, I'd love to have that card one day. In the PSA 7, I love the 1983 Topps Traded Darryl Strawberry. Always wanted that card. Was really close to getting it before the big boom happened, and just never snagged it. One day I'll get it. In the PSA 8, I'd love the 1961 Topps Juan Marichal card. I think I am going to get that card here within this year. I don't know when, but look for that in a PC video sometime down the road. In the PSA 9, I'd love the 1990 Topps, the no name on the front Frank Thomas card. It's just a cool looking card. Love to have that one. And in a PSA 10, I already have this card in the collection, but the 1989 Topps Will Clark card. Love to have that card in the collection. 8-minute video, guys, already, so please go check out the Pino Man and hashtag PSA Dreamin'. Thanks again, guys, and have a good day.